Hey everyone. So today is the first session. I want to take the opportunity to introduce one type of the well-known hardware we're using, very fancy glasses. Everybody can see. It's from Unreal, Xreal. There are a couple of reasons I want to do the demo with the Unreals. First, it's very light glasses, less than 80 grams. Second, it's a full AR. It's not video see-through. It's not a virtual. So it's 100% support all the AR specs, the things. The third one is very straightforward. It has a very good architecture in terms of the hardware, how you can do the AR live stream. Everybody want to see the real streaming way. So how the apps can be presented in a real time, right? So everybody else can see it. So different products has different architectures. I assume everybody is familiar with Microsoft architecture, like HoloLens 2, HoloLens 1, and others. So what HoloLens does is HoloLens has a web server built in to the devices. Whenever you turn on the live streaming mode, it is actually using the built-in web server to streaming the AR and whatever the contents you see in the glasses, streaming out to the receiver, to a display, or to the video, to share video conference or like this. Um, it's great, but there is fundamental issues, right? A lot of augmented AR app, XR, VR, it's using extensively on the resources of the device. So if we do the live streaming through the built-in web server, that web server will become a resource eater because it's running on the same device. It'll use whatever the device resources. So meaning if you're running a very, very good AR app in a live streaming mode through HoloLens 2, in about 10 or 20 minutes, you're going to see the slowness of the contents. It's just because they are relying on the built-in web server. There's only that much resource you can use on the device. Um, with the Unreal product, um, the actual AR live streaming, they take different approach. So from all our like UX framework, our apps, we broadcast the content signals. Meaning, if I run in an app, which I'm going to demo shortly, whatever I see in the glasses, all this AR or VR contents is always being broadcast out. So it's like a UDP broadcast, right? It's not a particular connection. It doesn't really care whether there is a receiver or not receiver. It just keep broadcasting. So this way, it doesn't use that much resource. Then we're gonna have an external receiver running on my laptop. It's a Windows process. It's just like the receiver, you're running it, it's gonna start to receive the contents broadcast out from the device. And it is the receiver running on the laptop, using the laptop computer power to do the screen sharing and the video conference sharing. So this kind of architecture works really well. It doesn't kill anything about the device resource. It's just can be run on a separate computer or even on the big screen. You can imagine wherever you want to be running it and however you want to share the contents because the share session is controlled by the receiver running on a physical computer where you're going to have enough resources, right? Okay, so there's another reason why I want to use this class today is because we run a couple of different demos for the banking clients and the early adopters. They all like this kind of glass. It basically looks very professional, right? It's just like a regular glass. Um, of course, you don't need a red color. There's default color is a black color, looks more professional. So there's three different levels of the glasses. The one I'm presenting is the higher level one. It has two SLAM camera, one RGBs. Why I use the higher model? Because live streaming require both SLAM camera and RGB cameras. So without the RGB camera or SLAM or this, you are not going to be able to run full VR stream. Sure, but the low end glass like only costs $300. It does not have RGB camera. It only have two SLAM. It's called X-Real Air 2, which is perfectly fine. You can run the app just without live streaming feature. Yeah. Then there is another one in the middle. It's a little expensive than the low end one and a little cheaper than this guy. It can support live streaming as well. So we have we have quite a few demos because today's time is limited. I'm gonna just running some very quick one, which is very popular right now, like Google Gemini, uh, OpenAI, like GPT, text to image, text completion, and we have our own voice analytics. So whatever I'm talking, we have a Google Vertex AI model dynamically analyze what I'm talking, then draw a little graph to show, okay, this is what we think you're talking about, something like this, right? All right. So before I get the demo started, I need to start the receiver first. So the receiver is receiving the broadcast contents. Receiver. Okay. I have to stop sharing. So I should do that first. Where's the sharing button? Turn on back camera. So this is the receiver default mode. It's like once I have the one of the demo apps started, you're gonna see my face and whatever I see on the apps in about shortly. All right. So now everybody see you see a little flying the actual flying cube here. It's one of the demo indicator is basically follow my head movement, my eye, eye gazing. So where I'm looking, where I'm moving is the indicator. It's always follow where I'm going. So this is exactly what I see in the class. And also we have little human avatars here. So this guy over here. And so this is where we're gonna run some very quick voice demo. So we can see some results of this guy. All right. This human avatars we connected through Redis channel, the open source Redis messaging. So what I'm talking about will be captured by the humanoid avatar, and we're gonna run some very quick voice analytics based on the AI model we train on the Google Cloud. So the way how it works, everybody probably already very familiar with the augmented reality and immersive technology. So the default, we're relying on the eyes, right? I'm gonna look at the avatar knows I'm looking at him. There's a little panel next to him gonna be activated to show the speech to voice, right? So I look at avatar, I start talking, and my speech gonna be recorded and transcribed to a text. Then feed into the AI model, run through those AI voice analytics, results coming back. We saw a little bar chart where we see. So definitely we support keyboard as well on the sidebar menu. We can definitely use the keyboard, but keyboard everybody knows how it works. So I'm gonna demo the voice part. You see, I look at the avatar, then there's a little pink area showed up, means the avatar know I'm ready to talk. So he's ready to listen. What's the gold price today? What's the price for gold today? All right. So I did a couple very simple actions. I look at our turn know I look at it here, ready to lesson. I'm just saying what's the price for the gold today. Then I move my head a little up. The avatar know I'm done. So it's taking the transcribe the text, send it to our cloud model for analytics. We're still improving the charts, but you see here, it may not be very clear to you guys because the color, I mean, we're changing to the visual better color later on. So what I see here is a different labels. So basically the first one, you see there's confidential numbers is whatever has the green color bars, meaning the, uh, the classification label for that particular classification, it has some confidence level. So say, for example, the bigger bar, the bigger one label is initiate. So the longer one you see on the right is the label, the category, classification label is initiate because I'm asking, oh, what's the price for the gold today? I might be initiates a treat call like account management or some other thing. So that way they have initiated something. So the second one we're guessing you're doing is you might want to do some dealing, commodity trading or whatever thing, because you ask a very famous commodity like a gold price, right? You might be want to do some trading or dealing or other things, right? So this little model is what we trained based on some trader voice file um, for the from Symphony. We got some trader voice recorded trader voice file from Symphony, which is like only 20, probably 25 audio files. It's all price spread trading related with commodities. So so this model understands commodity a little better than others. So the architecture we're talking about here is we have the augmented UI and we can dynamically plug in any other components we wanted to. So the workflow here for this quick demo is where the user look at avatar know somebody look at him, want to talk to him. So start listening. Then the user start talking. We have the speech to text transcribe based on the latest transcribe engine um, with very high accuracies. So after all this text being transcribed, we can send to anywhere to do any kind of downstream, upstream analytics. This kind of a voice analytics is just one of the samples. We did it for Twitter voice files. Um, it's the whole training model for this kind of AI analytics is we are leveraging the auto ML, meaning we can use a very small number of samples to train a very fairly reasonable, accurate model. So this is one of them. This kind of training can be done really quick. We can plug in any kind of new model on the fly. So to do any other extra things. And of course, the Redis channel is configurable. It's like we have a web UI. You can create a new channel. You can plug in whatever you want to plug in a very different way. You like to. All right. So this is the avatar we demoed for Redis. So the next one, I gotta move this a little bit to the side because my laptop has a very small screen. Uh, if we have on stage the huge projection TV, we don't have this issue. So I'm gonna move the OpenAI Google Gemini avatar to the screen, make it bigger. Sorry. All right. So this little sparrow is what we have all this cool stuff here. So by default, we have the Google Gemini uh, Pro connected to the avatars, right? So the sparrow avatar works very similar to the humanoid avatar. When I look at the sparrow know I'm looking at her. So start listening. Then I'm talking, I'm asking. So the by default, the Google GPT Gemini, the Google GPT-4 gonna be triggered with some vision detection because there's some sample photo in it too. Like, describe the photo and show me some tourisms. Describe the photo and show me some tourism advices. So what I have done is like we have a Tokyo metropolitan photo attached to the context. I'm asking Gemini Pro is describe what's in the photo and give me some tourism ideas, right? So the Gemini answered very accurately. It's like a metropolitan area, Tokyo, blah, 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 and what you can do, blah, 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 different options, right? This is a very, very responsive, like interactive GPT uh, running based on the Google Gemini, which is GPT-4. We are selected into the Google for AI startups, so we are working really closely with the Google. Even their latest, the Google Gemini Mini, the Gemini Ultra, we are starting integrating to our platform as well. In particular, the Gemini Mini, which is offline mode, right? You can run your GPT in the offline mode on the device without connecting out to cloud or anywhere else. So the next month's demo, we're gonna show you guys the Gemini Mini, so we can compare the same text prompt. What is the difference between the online versus offline? Right? So offline GPT versus online, the live, and we do have um, the voice analytics chart here as well. It has more visuals because this is different context, different label. So all this kind of voice analytics, um, classification, categorization, and including the content detections, we're gonna add in a couple more auto detection model. So we know you are talking about tourism, you are talking about a commodity trading, or you're talking about a personal tour. You want to walking on the Tokyo street somewhere. So they we this is the Gemini demo, and the next one I'm going to show is the OpenAI GPT-4. So the second one, I mean, I have a manuals. Let me just over so we can see manual selections. So yeah, it's all very standardized action menu. So the first one, we try the Google Gemini 4, and we have the text prompt, which is OpenAI GPTs. The OpenAI GPTs, we can switch all their available model. By default, it's GPT-4. We also can do GPT-4 06113. It's a different number of tokens. Of course, GPT-32K, which is much higher tokens. I mean, all this cool stuff. Even the older GPT-3.5, TERP, 3.5, all the same. And we also have customized GPT of our own as well. So for the for the text prompt, it'll work very similar. So I just needed to tell the avatar what I'm doing. The avatar can do that for me. Teach me how to make seafood linguine. Yeah, I'm asking a recipe, right? How to do certain things. This is very common. There are a lot of demo people doing here, there. So it's like, let's wait. What's OpenAI gonna coming up for this? They say, great. Here's the recipe. Blah 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 blah. You see all these things coming up. And of course, you can use keyboard to type in whatever you're typing, right? The keyboard is just a virtual phone keyboard. It's very. All right. So the very next quick demo, we're gonna show a text to image. I mean, interaction level would be the same. I'm talking to avatar. The avatar gonna use the different model transcribe, transcribe the text into an image like this. Show me seafood linguine. Show me seafood linguine. No, color of the last word. Yeah, but it will show some seafood. Okay, coming up. Yeah, this is very nice seafood. It's a crab. Yes, like this. And you can pretty much talk everything you like to talk. I'd like to do some keyboard demo too, just in case people familiar with the keyboard. Yep. So this time I type in and say, show me seafood linguine. Yeah, this is very accurate. This is exactly what seafood linguine is. Yeah, the same noodle with the seafood. All this. Um, okay, so what I just quickly demo is um, the couple different type of GPTs. It's all very known industry standard. We all this menu, like where you select the GPTs and all this, is fully configurable. We have a web portal where you can define you want to use the standard GPTs, or you have your own customized GPTs. You can provide an ending point where you can let the avatar to using your GPT to do the integrations. We also have a series of the AutoML trained large language model for voice analytics purpose. it can be any, I mean, it can be trained in any kind of specific data sets. So the one we have right now is for example, we have a model pre-trained for personal hobby. We also have a trader voice file, like a sprite trading, commodity trading, sample file, we train model. And we also have some dynamic object classification and categorization and keyword detection model. So we have 4 or 6 different models to plug in on the fly. No matter what you're talking, we can show you show you very similar the same. Yeah. So the graphic piece, we also have a dashboard, the web UI, which is after I shut down this demo, I'm gonna show you in about just 10 seconds. We have a very nice web dashboard, which is can show all this kind of voice analytics in different graphics way. The same. Okay. So so far, any questions or some ideas? Is that
Yeah, there are
I
some questions in the chat. I don't know whether you see the chat, Mark.
Huh?
If you don't see the chat, let me read.
Oh,
Question.
sorry.
Cool,
I send this.
cool demos, cool demos, Mark. Thanks for sharing. Awesome to see Gen AI already integrated with XR. About the gauging mechanism, is that something you choose based on UX or is it a guideline limitation on the HMD? And over the other question, why have you chosen the NReal or XReal for the demo?
Yeah.
These were the 2 questions so far.
Oh, one of the last. I didn't show the hand tracking yet. So what do you see here is called a controller. I'm using the phone that's laser pointer and point. This is one of the very common usage. Everybody is very familiar with controller laser pointers, but we do have the way you can change in the input. Right here. Okay. Here you can switch the input. Now, now it's a hand tracking, right? So you can use the air tab, air click to do whatever you want to do. Say, for example, I can using the hands to drive the same way, like I use the what do you call the controller. I can do the same with my hands. So this guy a little here. Yeah, just click again, switch back to controller. Now I'm back to the controller again. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So now it's with this. There are a lot of people like using hands, but there are a fair amount of people familiar with the controllers, laser pointers. So it's like they like to use the traditional approach better. All our demos, our code is built on the MRTK Unity, the latest Unity. So the demo you see here, we can run on Apple Vision Pro as well. We are getting some Vision Pro. So maybe in the next month or two, we can also demo some our app running on Vision Pro as well. It pretty much looks very similar like this. It's just maybe the color background is a little shinier or a little different than what this is. So today's demo I'm running on a Samsung phone. It's a refurbished phone I bought from Amazon. It's like $150. It works really well. I mean, our APKs doesn't need that much resources. You can run on any low-end devices and for
So there are more and more questions are arriving. Mark, I don't know whether you can see them.
yeah. Okay, just in case you guys have some further questions. I also are gonna bring on the dashboard for 5 seconds, just so you guys can see the dashboard we're building for the voice and analytics. Okay. So what you see here is, let me just click the filter. So this is the voice analytics we're talking about before. For all the recorded voice analytics, we can upload it to the cloud. This the two demo models we see on the Unity side, but on the website, we showed as pie chart. And of course, you can see different chart as well. Uh, This the dynamic labeling and classifications for one of the models. This for the other model, the treater voice based classification and the context detection model. And also, of course, this web tool is very cool stuff. It can dynamically scale up and down. So yeah, yeah, this is one of the tools we are using from our partner SyncFusion. This is their both BI dashboard. So we build it with our contents. Yes. It's all dynamic. So this is the model results. This is the voice input, timestamp, and model results for this particular one. And of course, we have way more data than this. Yeah, to summarize. Yep. Okay.